Hi, I'm Joe. This is All Funnies and Games, and I'm coming back to Kitty Pet's 30-Day Art Challenge. And like I said on the last one, my favorite place and best friends were kind of the same one, so skipping number 5, moving on to favorite books. I wasn't quite sure what they meant. Like, did they just want me to draw a book and the cover and all that? But finally I decided I'm going to draw probably my favorite scene from one of my favorite books. And it's going to start with a man in like a duster with armloads of puppies. And we'll give him like his signature hat. Behind him, we're going to have another man. And I forget if he like always just goes around wearing armor, but he does have a giant sword. And he's also helping carry some of the puppies. And he's going to kind of just be, we'll give him like a shoulder down posture of just charging out of this building. And this is the opening scene of probably one of my favorite entries in one of my favorite book series of all time. Okay, we'll get a twist there. Yeah, I think what I love so much about it is that it's one of the best opening lines of anything. One thing that's very important in this scene is that they're running out of a burning building, because the opening line of this book is, "The building was on fire, and it wasn't my fault." This book is Blood Rights by Jim Butcher. It's one of the Dresden Files books. And it's Harry and Michael Carpenter. He's going to have just crazy archangel hair. I don't remember him ever wearing this hat in the books, but he's wearing it on like every book cover. Just kind of some scruff there. It does come up in the books that he doesn't have a full beard. He's a wizard, so like that's kind of the context it comes up in is, I should grow a beard. All the other wizards have beards. I should have a beard. This is actually the scene where he ends up getting Mouse because he's saving these dogs on behalf of somebody, but one of them hides out in his car, and he can't afford to get this one sent back. So he just ends up keeping it, naming it Mouse. And that's because it starts out so small and tiny and cute. And this thing grows to be this monster. Like, it is a combatant in its own right in some of these books. And this series, in general, is just really fun. Like, the fact that this scene has one of my favorite opening lines in literature gives it an edge. Without this scene, I think my favorite would be the time he goes to a vampire masquerade ball and is told, wear a costume. And so he shows up to this masquerade ball where there's actual vampires dressed up as basically an offensive vampire stereotype. Like, he wears the classic, like, blue tuxedo and fake fangs and like a badly done blood dribble on his lips. And it's just, that's his character. He's just this like powerful wizard who is also a complete and total troll at every turn and like just bothers the enemies who come after him. Alright, we'll zoom in to get these puppy faces as cute as possible again on this one. And like, I'm drawing this from memory. I might be getting some minor details wrong. Okay, we'll just have kind of a flying cross necklace there. And I don't think we have to completely draw in all the face details. I think if we just give him basically like a hard-eyed, chiseled look, then we can keep him as eye shadows, you know? And just, there's so much to like about this moment, like between the really good line and also just anytime Michael Carpenter shows up, it's a great moment in the series because he is honestly one of my favorite characters. Like, it's rare to see a overtly Christian character handled so well in a secular piece of work. Yeah, Harry pretty much wears mostly black, but I think we can be forgiven for putting him in some blue jeans just to make the scene a little bit more visually interesting. Okay, so he'll have a white shirt, which means we'll just kind of shade it in a very light gray, kind of to convey that it is a white shirt. Man, these proportions are weird. I screwed up on the proportions a little bit. Oh well. Hopefully I'll make these dogs cute enough to be forgiven for that. So there's them saving some dogs. I don't think I'm going to color in the full scene, but what I will do is just add some of the fire here in the background. So, got these two running out of the burning building, carrying the dogs. Now, the introduction of Mouse, and in my opinion, one of the greatest opening lines in literature. So, favorite book, at least one of my favorites. It's so hard to pick just one, but there we go. Back in it with the challenge. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.